The Pagans Motorcycle Club are just violent individuals. This, according to a former cop, an undercover cop, a cop that is a pro at lying. Some of the stuff that he said about the Pagans, oh my God, it was like, damn, man, did you watch a movie or something here? Because you're taking a lot of it from the movie industry. It's a sad state of affairs. And during the members only later on, we're going to be talking about how bikers are the damn problem for listening to this kind of stuff. You have to say to yourself, people cannot believe or be that stupid. I was pulling up the screen here, or not paying attention to what I'm talking about. They can't be that stupid to believe some of these people and some of the stuff that comes out of their mouth. As far as I know, there are certain rules that a cop has to follow, which we already know they don't, while they're undercover. I guess if you're seeing a crime or any of that kind of stuff, you're supposed to stop it. I don't know. But at least you think there'd be some reasonable expectations there, yes? Well, according to what this guy has seen, I guess not. It's just unbelievable. You got to check this out, man. You really do, because I was like, damn, no way. The first thing he had to say, and this is the title of the article, and this one's out of Daily Star UK, biker gang who lived in sewer-like homes and smell like shit use rape to horrify rivals. Do you believe that? One thing that is very interesting is for those who do believe that, you're dead wrong. Club members are fathers, grandfathers, all that type of stuff. And they wouldn't want to see that kind of things happen to their family. So what makes you think they're going to go out and do what this cop just said? Use your brains. An undercover agent who infiltrated the outlaw Pagans group has spilled the beans on the deadly gang, which now has around 2,000 members and is still recruiting. This by Kelly Williams. It was originally put out the 12th of September of this year and updated today as well. Ken Crook, or let's just call him Crook. Ken Crook, because that's what about these undercovers are. Spent 2 years undercover with the outlaw group. The 55-year-old recalled how one leader removed his artificial leg to beat a business owner who refused to pay the gang's protection money. I actually heard that. It might be true. Crook also spent time behind bars to avoid blowing his cover for after being arrested with a handgun, and even helped Pagans move the body of an apparent murder victim from one grave to another. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Where is that story? I'd like to see it. Because if he was an undercover cop doing something like that, I don't think that's possible. And if it is, he's a dirty cop. And so are his bosses. The former Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms agent now warns that the vicious gang is aggressively expanding its turf in crime-stricken New York, with 2,000 members believed to be recruited nationwide. Meaning he don't know shit. Crook has documented his harrowing experience in his book. I'm not going to say the title because I ain't promoting your ass. I guess he co-authored this book with a Dave Wedge, whoever that is. Now, this happened a decade ago. That's like 10 years ago. He helped snare 20 Pagans who pleaded guilty to racketeering, drugs, firearms, and conspiracy to commit murder. Okay, conspiracy to commit murder. I thought the body you were helping move was already dead, was a murder victim. So why is it conspiracy and not committed murder? You already get your story tore up here, man. They said he wrote pagan members sold crystal meths, guns, gang raped women, brutalized rivals, and extorted businesses. This guy has an imagination, doesn't he? He said he often slept on the floor of a sewer-like home surrounded by filth and the scent of stale beer, weed, and cigarettes among members who smelled like shit and snored like bears. Notice how they hit on cigarettes now all the time? Just saying. Everything nowadays is becoming bad. He alleged one pagan known as Hogman laid out a plan to brutally rape his female acquaintance while he drank beers and snorted cocaine in the motorcycle club's hideaway. The woman fled after being warned of the plot, never to be seen again. Guy's really got an imagination. Crook said the group operated like law enforcement and would use shakedown tactics. Oh! So you're admitting law enforcement uses shakedown tactics. That's what you're saying. That's what you just said. When intimidating rival gang members. So you're saying that the police intimidate regular U.S. citizens. You said it, not me. Or business owners who refuse to stump up protection money. Operated like law enforcement and would use shakedown tactics. Does that mean the cops are going out there asking for protection money? Just asking. They are extremely dangerous. They are organized crime. They use intimidation, threats of violence to get what they want. Crook claimed the pagans would hold mandatory weekly meetings. Okay, everybody knows this. As a prospect, you were considered a servant, a slave, or even less. It's like college fraternity hazing, except that you can be beaten into a coma or killed anytime. Bullshit. See, no, come on. You can't believe this type of stuff coming out of this guy's mouth. We busted our tails, stood guard duty but most of the weekend consisted of me being bossed around, belittled, and disrespected. The gang operate with a pack mentality. Come on. He goes on to say the Hells Angels, in his opinion, they're like a business. They have copyrights and doctors, lawyers who are members not involved in criminal activity. The pagans are just violent individuals. By the way, that's where the title of the video came from, was this. The pagans are just violent individuals. They're bad dudes. They don't have two nickels to rub together, but they don't care. Sounds like to me somebody's pretty salty and is reaching for the damn stars when it comes to pushing this book of his. And like I said, it's hard to believe anybody would even consider him to be telling the truth on this matter. But what you did do was you tripped yourself up and said that they act like law enforcement, which you're just saying now. Law enforcement shakes people down. Law enforcement beats people up. That's what you said, because you said the pagans were operating like law enforcement. So you kind of let the cat out of the bag, did you not? What do you all think? Very interesting stuff to all this crook. Call him crook. That's what he is. Especially that one where he said he helped move a body. But there was only in those RICO charges where they were thinking about it. Come on. Anyway, we're going to go to the second half of the show right now with China Now. Why do people fight? That's what we're going to be talking about on the second half of the show. Listen right here on motorcyclemadhouse.com or you can listen over on the morning show's YouTube channel. We'll be right back, baby.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going.
Introducing the all-new service from Insane Throttle, Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. 24/7 and nothing but the best in 80s till today rock and metal, baby. And here's an added bonus. You can now listen to Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show with Hollywood and Chinatown live on the air. Go to motorcyclemadhouse.com and bookmark the radio station and get down with the king of biker radio.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.